Okay, welcome back to this How to Use Nowsite video series produced by the AI We Care team. And just as a reminder, I'm Steve Patterson and this is Mary Bird, and we are the founding members of the AI We Care team. And it's our pleasure to bring this information to you today to make sure that you are getting the best out of this great platform. So right now, Mary is going to actually demonstrate as this first part of marketing and under websites, because everybody gets one, and this is a most useful tool, a digital business card. Mary?
Absolutely. So this is a digital card. This may not be the image that you have on yours, but this is an image that I downloaded so that we could edit it. You are going to have one website page here. So what we simply do is we're going to hit the edit button, and then everything is going to populate over here. So what I suggest you do, number one, is change this to your name. And since I already have one, I'm going to just put DC after it, digital card. Okay. I'm also going to change the website name to the same thing. Do not use spaces. This is your URL link. So you don't use spaces. You can use dashes, you can use periods, you can use any of those. I normally just run everything together when I do a page. Okay, so we're over here on the left-hand side. I am not going to make this a 3-click marketing, okay, because I don't want to enhance this page. Okay, I don't want to keep adding messages to this page in the form of a blog. So I'm going to skip over the page section. I'm going to go right down here to business name, and I'm going to type Mary Bird DC. I'm keeping it consistent. Your website setting, I want it to be in English. I'm going to put over here Mary Bird in the front of this because this is where the list is going to get. As soon as I can type, it says digital business card, description, digital business card, about me and my information. Okay. If I text this page to somebody, this is what's going to show up on the text message. Okay, so there's multiple ways that you can use a digital business card to get somebody to open it on their phone. You can also change the image here by simply going to change image. And because I'm going to do something easy, okay, I'm going to go to the image search, and I'm going to pick this lighthouse, okay? You can go to your saved photos on your computer and download your image, okay? I'm just going to pick the scenery scene of the lighthouse because the Pixabay images that I just pulled from are all free, no royalties on those pictures. So if you want to use those pictures in your websites or emails, you can do so. Why this didn't pick up, I don't know, but we're live.
Yeah. Well, Mary, this is your social media image.
Oh, you're right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even the trainer needs some training. Okay, now if you want to change your Favicon, okay, you can search your images. When you store your images, you're going to be able to store them on here. The only thing that you cannot every single time do is your logo. Your logo, even though it's stored, it's still going to search on your computer to do so. Okay, I'm going to pick the same lighthouse. I'm going to edit the image. I'm going to tighten up the image so you can do a photo art here as well. I'm going to add this to the image. It's going to change what the LinkedIn logo is up here. It's going to make it that lighthouse. So if you want to make it your picture or your logo, you're welcome to do so. Okay. Your industry. What industry are you in? Okay. I've already selected Nowsite and marketing for this. You also can enter 10 keywords. So if you'd like to enter your name down here, so that when somebody's out there on the web and you get well known in the Nowsite community by posting other things and more people want to look you up, you can actually come down here and type in your name here. And I'll also type in the team name. Okay, so you can add 10 keywords or phrases, not sentences. Okay, think of those as short that way. All right, so now I'm going to come back over here to the pages. I'm going to click on the pencil, and that opens what I call the file boxes. Okay, you're not necessarily going to need to drag and drop anything over just yet, but I will show you where you can. So let's click here where the blue box is. You can change your image up here. You can hit the trash can on this one. You can go to your image searches. I'm going to pick the same lighthouse as I was trying to pick a minute ago. I'm going to add it. However, if I wanted to add text to that, and I wanted something written over that lighthouse, okay, not necessarily writing it over your image picture that you want to share with somebody because it's going to be all about you, you can do this. Okay, now if you have a problem getting this picture to justify, let one of us help you. Do not struggle. That's one of the reasons the AI We Care team exists. Do not struggle over something if it's not compressing right. It could also be a system error on that image. Okay, type in your full name, type in your title, type in a bio if you want to. Okay, here's what I do. Here is why I am doing this. Okay, this is something that your contacts are going to get to have that information. Okay, add to contacts. The reason this is so valuable is because you're going to add it as an icon on your phone. All websites can be added to your home screen, whether it's an Apple or a Droid. Okay, you are going to want to add this landing page by typing in what your page name is, .now.site, and adding it to your home screen. So the add to contacts is very important. Leave it alone. You can change the color if you want to change it. Don't like the teal, but you can change the color. When you go in here to type in your phone number, do not use any dashes or periods. It's just the numbers. When you add your email, the same way. Now, if you have another texting number that you receive text messages on, and maybe it's not on your cell phone, most of the cases, you're going to get text messages on your cell phone as well. If you had a different number for texting, you can put that number in here. So I'm going to add my same phone number there, 832. I didn't do something right. Okay. Now, what is your primary website that you want your people to see? Is it a .com? Is it a .now, .site, .biz, .net, .whatever? You may now enter that website into here. Leave the HTTPS. Actually, I'll use the team page. AI We Care. Okay. What is your Facebook page? Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit tricky because everybody just says, oh, yeah, it's just my name. No, it really isn't in most cases. You're going to want to go up here and open Facebook. I just got, there we go. Open your Facebook, log in. You're going to go to the Me section. Okay, so that you actually know how you are listed on Facebook as a root directory. Okay, so you'll notice I've gotten married. I'm no longer M.E. Granberry, but that's how my Facebook was first established. So us ladies get to change a lot should we get married. You're going to go back over. Sorry, stuff's in the way. Over here, you're going to delete everything in the Facebook line, and you're going to paste what's we just pulled from the Facebook. Okay. If you don't, for example, have a Twitter account, it's okay. You can just simply delete it. Okay. It deleted off of here. So if you're not one that has Telegram, a WhatsApp number, a YouTube, Instagram, take those off. They don't appear as, oh, I didn't fill them in. But please, if you don't have them, just go ahead and delete them. Okay. So if you don't have the WhatsApp, you don't have the Telegram, you don't have the Instant. I did YouTube. Okay. And I'm going to take off LinkedIn. Okay. It doesn't make you feel less. And at any point when you get one of those accounts and you want to add them to your card, all you have to do is come back in here and edit your card. Okay. So I'm going to leave it with Facebook, the YouTube channel, and the website and my phone number, so that when they're going to put this on their phone, they can add all of this information into their phone in one click. Okay. Now, here's one of the things that I really do like, and I do use this, okay, is I want to edit this section. I really don't want just their name and their email, because what I do is I have them go to the bottom of the page, type in their information before they add me to their contacts. Why? I want their information, and I'm not going to pick up their business card. I want it already in my CRM system. Okay. So if you would like to add the phone to it, remember this program, and this is, I know, your first introduction to this. You're going to type on the left and it'll appear on the right. Biggest takeaway from the system, bar none. Would you agree, Steve?
Absolutely. Everything gets done in the black.
And I want to type phone, and yes, it will spell correct for you. So if you've got fumbly fingers or don't spell as well, it will underline it for you. So I'm going to follow the top suggestion here. When they start typing their name in, enter your name will disappear. Okay. And sometimes I want to make sure that they enter their cell phone number, because most people do what they're reading to do. So if you want a cell number, put cell here, because somebody may give you their office number and then you can't reach them as well. Okay. So here at register, I normally write something like thank you. Okay. Because I'm thanking them for doing something that's going to help me, but they don't understand the full ripple effect of helping me by doing that, because I just got their contact information into my list. All right. If you were with us when we did the contact enhancement, they are now in your database. Okay. You can also come down here and have that button redirect to another URL, which is another website in the system or out. You could have it call your phone, which I think is kind of neat on some things, but not on this page. You could have it open their email account and pre-populate your email address in there. You could have them download a PDF. So as we give you tips and tricks, when you're doing a business card and you're at an event that somebody wants your PowerPoint from, you now can have them download the PDF of everything you just talked about to their phone. You can also give them your affiliate link with Nowsite. Okay. But those are just some ideas of how powerful a digital business card is. I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to say no action on this, which also does not mean if you've already set up an email campaign in the marketing tab that they don't get a thank you note back to their phone or their email address. That is correct. They will. So the moment they hit thank you, I have an autoresponder email going out to thank them for just meeting me. Now, there are several times that when I do that, somebody comes up to me and says, you didn't have time to write that email. How did you do that? I want it. That's going to be your next prospect for Nowsite. Okay. That message can be changed for any event ahead of time. Okay. So now I'm going to say I'm done with that for the moment. Remember when we talked about our team section over here and in the tips section where the QR code generator is? Okay. You're going to be able to come over here, and what I did was Mary Bird dc.now.site, and I can create that classic rounded circles or smooth edges, and I'm just going to use the black one just for simplicity's sake. Okay, so I am going to go to preview. What am I missing? Oh, I didn't pick one. I'm going to do the smooth. I'm going to confirm. I'm going to download. And just for my records, I'm going to put DC, Mary, and then test. I can name it anything I want to so that I can find it here in just a minute. So I'm going to download it to my computer. And most of you have already figured out I'm on an Apple. Okay. So now I'm going to go back over to the website builder. And I'm going to drag in a large image, and I'm going to put it right down here on the bottom. You see where those blue lines are? That's where it gets released. That's where you get to put it. I'm going to add an image. I am going to select a file from my computer, and I named it DC. I'm going to open it. Here's my QR code. I'm going to click on it, and it says edit image. Yes, I'm going to edit the image. Not going to do anything to it. I'm going to add it. Okay. I don't like it being full screen down here because I don't want it to be a humongous picture that takes up my entire screen. So I'm going to simply do a 2-box right here so that it's here. Now, I could also type in my digital business card name here in the link and then open in new window. Okay, so there is that capability of doing that also if they just click on it and they don't know how to use a QR code by taking their camera out and looking at it that way. Okay, so you can do it both ways. Just understand there's more options. I'm going to leave it alone and I'm going to hit OK. Okay, so now up here, you have a digital business card that people can get your contact information downloaded to their phone. So you have your image, your name, your phone number, your email, whatever else that you select in the websites, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever that is that you already have programmed in here. Now, when you call that person, your image shows up on their phone as well as your name. You're already in their contact list. So this cures the big problem. I didn't know what number you called. It wasn't known to me. Okay. It came up as unknown number. Now you're in their phone. power right there for everybody to have access to this dynamic, wonderful system so that you can do your digital business card to drive the traffic, not only to your phone, to your website, and then be able to then link in with you on LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever. So the contact barrier has been removed. Steve?
Yeah, just one thing to review again, as Mary said, to make it, make sure you get that on your phone. You can go on your iPhone or your Android. You can click the three little buttons up there. It says add to your home screen. Once you have that website up, and it will create app
Icon.
an app symbol on your phone, and you just have to click it. So you don't have to go fumbling for it all the time. Just click it, and your website will appear. And then you can scan your QR code. Bingo, everything's good. Everybody's talking to each other. As Mary said, it's extremely powerful. The thing I like about it, and like Mary said, was it's always amazing to me because it auto generates that email to them, and they'll be sitting there going, "When did you do that?" And just like Mary said, it's a great door opener. I said, "Well, this is only one of the things that Nowsite does. Would you like to see more?" Great. And then what I put on my digital business card is my Calendly link, and you can literally click on that on my contact information, and they can set up an appointment right then and there with me. And we can go forward, and I can do a demonstration or whatever and show what Nowsite's all about. So just an awesome tool, right, Mary?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And during COVID or post-COVID, you don't have to hand somebody your phone to type it in. That's the power of the QR code down here. They're actually having to look at the QR code, put it on their phone, and then they add the contacts to it. So whether you're at a party, whether you're at a business social, whether you're at a 10-minute meeting, whatever it may be, you may also come in here and add what I've done on my other card is, what can I help you with? Okay. Because that card, that digital business card is the first thing somebody sees. So if I meet somebody in the shopping center, if I meet somebody at a BNI meeting, if I meet somebody at a meetup meeting, then they can say, hey, we met at the meetup meeting, whatever they need to talk to me about is right there in my CRM when I go and open up my contacts for that day.
Good job, Mary. Okay,
Thanks.
now we're on to the next awesome tool, marketing, in the next video.
Stay tuned.